Yo, what's good YouTube? It's Pablo and welcome back to the channel. I'm bringing you guys another episode of the Madden 19 No Money Spent series. And in this episode, I'm going to be choosing my rookie gauntlet champion. And then I'm going to take you guys into two head-to-head matches. And these are some interesting games, so you definitely want to tune in. But as far as my rookie gauntlet champion goes, I went ahead and went with Jair Alexander for the first one. And in this gameplay, I'm only going to have him before I went ahead and got the second rookie gauntlet champion. I really wanted to jump into some online gameplay. And then it's like I'm 50-50. I'm torn because I want to build my team up through doing offline gameplay. And then I just really want to play head-to-head. So I kind of want to build my team up. And then I'm like, I kind of want to just jump in. But like I said, I went ahead and chose Jair Alexander. I didn't have the second one just yet, but I did end up going with DJ Moore at wide receiver for the second one. But I went with Jair Alexander first because in head-to-head, I think cornerback is a very important position. As you guys are about to see, as we're about to jump into our third season game, I'm 2-0 so far. If you guys missed the first two episodes, definitely go back to the playlist and take a look at those. Those were some very interesting games. But this guy has three players 90 or above. So you have Michael Vick, David Johnson, and Antonio Brown. So those are three players above 90 that he built up using training and probably spent some coin to buy players to flip for training. So this guy definitely spent the time in grinding to get his players to this point. So kudos to this guy. This should be a very good opponent. So Michael Vick is getting to work early as he got the ball first. He's rushing for a 9-yard gain right there. And then he finds Randy Moss wide open on the left-hand side. Bullet pass, wide open. We have to play better coverage right there. But he's flushed out to the left-hand side. He takes a big hit from Luke Kuechly. And he's driving right now, but we have him on third down. Endless time in the pocket. I mean, geez, no pass rush at all. He gets the first down on that play. And then we force another third down. Will we be able to stop him this time? He's rolling out to the right-hand side. I swore he stepped out of bounds, but his receiver drops the ball right there. So we catch kind of a break, even though that would have been a spectacular catch. But we get sacked on second down. So we're facing third down and 11 right now. We really need some points to respond right now. But I lob it deep, and that's an interception. Bad pass. I mean, I just figured it was kind of like a punt. I would go deep. There was nothing open. I mean, his defensive backs were playing amazing coverage right there. But first down and 10, he's rushing, gets about 10 yards. He's driving again. So we're all of a sudden in the same situation after we turn the ball over. But Michael Vick rolling out to the right-hand side. User playmaker. This guy scored. Wait, he did not score. He nearly scored, but jukes himself out of bounds. But that would not even matter as he spins me out of the stadium on his way to a touchdown. So all of a sudden now I'm down by 2 possessions, 10-0 as I go deep. That's a user catch by Kareem Hunt right there. So maybe we have some life right now and we can score. Michael Vick is back to pass and he's scrambling around. Nothing is really open. I find Terrell Owens and he is gonna get stripped and we turn the ball over yet again. So this is a very bad start to this game. We haven't even hit halftime and we have 2 turnovers. This is pretty bad. This guy is a beast with the user playmaker. He sends his guy upfield, and that's a huge gain. I can't do anything against this guy right now. And I get a hit stick after a 9-yard gain. Third down in inches. With about a minute left before we hit halftime, he's going to call the hurry up and go for it on 4th down. So he really wants me to quit this game. I see that's what he's trying to do right now. He's like, I'm really going to make this guy quit. And he goes for it on 4th down. He gets it. Huge gain up the right-hand side. And he's down to the 2-yard line with 9 seconds to go. Another halfback toss, and that's a touchdown. We come out into the second half 17-0. We are trailing in this game as we find Vernon Davis down the middle as we try yet again to make this a respectable ball game. So second down and 17. Michael Vick is going to be sacked again. And this is a very humbling experience right now as I throw another interception. So right there at that point, I didn't see anything open. I just figured, let me just test this user to see if he's really able to, you know, pick it off because he was covering it a lot. I just wanted to test him. And needless to say, he is driving right now, and it looks like he's going to capitalize off of the turnover with points as he is rolling out to the right with Michael Vick. That's going to be a walk-in touchdown. That's too easy. So our defense has to play a little bit better, to be honest, but he's really going to try to add insult to injury right now in this game as he goes for it for 2. But I played a little bit longer before going ahead and conceding the game, because if it's out of hand, I don't like to make my opponent play all 4 quarters. And just sit through a game that's already decided. So I went ahead and conceded, but I did not waste any time jumping right back into head-to-head seasons. But that game did teach me a couple of lessons, to be honest with you. It taught me a little bit more about my offense, though. I need to spread that out and not be so one-dimensional. But something that made me feel a little bit better about that one is that guy was actually in the top 100 and had 2 Super Bowl wins and head-to-head seasons. But anyway, enough about that game. It was a learning experience, but we're back into head-to-head. Like I said, I didn't waste any time, but we get a tip drill interception that's leading to this drive right now as we're at about the 20-yard line, 2nd down and 6. Michael Vick is rolling out to the right-hand side. He doesn't have a spy on him, so we're definitely going to get some yardage from that. And we're going right up the middle with Kareem Hunt, and we're getting the first score of the game. We're drawing first blood here in this game, and that's good because I really do not play well from behind, to be honest with you. So scoring first, especially when you don't get the ball first, is a huge step. But he's trying to make something happen as he gets the ball back. He's going to lob it on the right side, but nothing is there. He actually punched the ball back to me. We're dumping it off to Kareem Hunt after we receive the punt, and we need a second score to kind of put this game where we want it. I'm not going to say out of reach, but where we want it. And I actually run a screen play here. I do not normally run that play because I feel like it's too risky, but I get a huge gain up the left-hand side. We're inside the red zone at the 20-yard line. Terrell Owens catches the ball. He does not fumble it this time, though. And on 1st down and 10, I'm going halfback toss, and it doesn't work out for me like it did my last opponent. So now we're faced with 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. Michael Vick, a little bit of time rolling out, had a man open. I decide to scramble, and that was a bad decision as Michael Vick will fumble, but it's out of bounds. We kick a field goal from the 3-yard line, so a huge meltdown in the red zone. 1st down and 10 on his next drive. Barkevious Mingo is going to get a sack right there, so 3rd down and 6, and we get yet another sack by Luke Kuechly this time, so that's going to have him pause and concede the game. I would have to say that was a little bit early for him to quit the game. I was just up 10-0, but he does quit, and I end up shutting out this opponent after getting shut out in the last game. So we're 1-1 in this double header, so we're 3-1. But in conclusion, I have to get better at this game. I mean, I've really struggled. This team is decent, and I feel like I'm still struggling, although the guy that I played that was in the top 100, like I said, his team was a little bit better than mine, but I'm not making excuses. But like I said, I just have to get better at this game. That loss really hurt because no matter what teams are on the field, I don't think you should get shut out. So like I said, that really hurt my pride right there. So I'm going to try to get in the lab, and then in the next episode, you guys are going to see a much better team. Hopefully we're able to pull out the dub and get one step closer to the Super Bowl and mud head-to-head seasons. So I hope you guys are ready for the next episode. In that one, I will be going a little bit more in depth with some of the additions that I have made to the team. And then of course, as always, we're taking the team online, so that's always a good time. You guys don't want to miss it. I'll see you guys in that one later.